All right, hello and welcome back to Yoga with Lucas. Thank you so much for joining me here. Please do roll out your mat, play some music if you like, or have some water nearby, and begin to relax into the body and relax into the mind. Taking some deep, full breaths. And if you do have blocks available, you can get those. We won't use them yet, but you can put them up at the corner edges of your mat. Go ahead and come forward into a puppy pose, hips over top of the knees, or if your hips can handle it, you can press them back to the heels for a child's pose. And letting whatever's on the mind just rock off onto the mat. Letting go, letting your head be nice and heavy into the ground, into the earth. Let's come forward. Here, shift the hips forward, stack the shoulders over top of the wrists for a cobra pose. Keep the back nice and flat, so keep engaged through the core. Feel your strength in your palms and your wrists. Breathing deeply, expanding through the lungs. Inhale. And exhale, keep your hands gripped down. Let your arms come nice and long. Knees, hips length distance apart, pressing back. And with the breath, inhale, roll forward. Heart and head come up last. And exhale, just press straight back. Take a couple more like this. Inhale, roll forward, shine the heart. And with the exhale, squeeze the breath out and press back. Awesome. Let's do one more like this, yoga friends. Inhaling forward. And exhaling, press back. We'll come up to a neutral tabletop. So stack the shoulders over top of the wrists and the hips over top of the knees. Inhale for cow pose, gaze forward. Exhale, press the mat away, let the head round. Inhaling, drop the belly, gaze forward. And exhaling, round the spine, moving with your breath. Really feel into the body. Do a few more rounds. Alternating through the spine. Warming up the wrists, warming up the back. And let's rock over to our left side. We'll find a supported side plank. This is a good time to use the block underneath of your bottom hand so we can get our left knee underneath of the left hip. And find your stability. Feel nice and supported, nice and well grounded. Inhale up and exhale, reach down. Inhale, reaching up. Reach up overhead and reach back. Awesome. And let's draw a circle in each direction. Inhaling up and exhale, we're going to come on over to the other side. So you can move the block underneath of your supported hand. Stack the shoulders long from palm to palm. Feel the alignment here. Feel nice and supported. So there's a straight line between your right hand, your right knee, and your left foot, your back foot. Inhale up. Exhale, reach down. Awesome. Reach up. Reach overhead. And reach back. And draw a circle in each direction. Inhale up high. And exhale, high to low. Inhale, shift it forward, shine the heart. And exhale, let's come to a down dog. So let's tuck our toes, press the hips back, hug the chest to the thighs. Step your left foot forward. Bring your hands to frame your foot. Lower your right knee. Take a block underneath your supported hand again. And then twisting to the left. If this is tough on your knee, you can always roll the mat. Okay. Reaching up and back as much as possible. Coming back to a down dog. Send the energy into your tailbone. So really extend, reach up through your tail, grow your mountain peak shape. And step your right foot up in between your hands. A step, or you can swivel, just inch your foot up, just get it there however works for you. Okay, lowering your back knee. The block is always an option. Reach up the right arm, twisting your chest towards your bent knee. Breathing deeply into the posture, using the position of the body to grow your body awareness. We'll take the hand down, and let's come to a down dog. So keeping working with the twisting motion here, I'm going to reach the right hand back for the left leg, gazing under your left armpit. Inhale, we're going to come forward to a plank pose. Feel your strength, strong yoga friends. And with an exhale, reach your left hand for your right leg. So as low to the ankle as feels good for you. You can grip behind or outside the leg, gaze under the right armpit. Relax through the head. Awesome. Coming back to a plank pose. Inhale and exhale to lower all the way down. Nice and slow. Reach your hands along your side. Float the feet, float the arms. Inhale and exhale, relax everything for a breath. Good. Inhale, float everything up again. Feet parallel, point through the toes. Flex a bit through the fingers just to activate through the arms. Raise everything up a bit higher. Yes. Awesome. Inhale. And exhale, lower the opposite cheek down to the mat for a breath. Now take your hands forward. Okay, Sphinx pose. Now, you're going to take your left arm at an angle. Reach your right hand back for your right foot. So you could hold outside of the foot. Okay. Or if you can go a bit deeper, if it feels good in your body, you can kind of wrap your hand around the back of the foot. Let's gently release that. And we're going to come back to Sphinx pose. Take your right forearm at an angle. Reach your left hand back for the left foot. Again, it can be outside the foot. Okay, or if you can take your hand inside the foot, really get into a nice quad stretch there. We'll release the leg. Let's press back to a child's pose. Nice counter stretch here. Let's take the knees together for this child's pose and take your hands along your sides. Sweep the hands forward. Shift the body forward. Inhale and exhale high to low. Inhale, pull forward. Exhale, down dog. And down dog, pedal out the feet. So bend one knee and then the other. And then bend both knees. Inhale, look forward. And step the feet up to the top of the mat. Come to a halfway lift. And a fold. We'll take a breath here. This could be a nice place to take a block and just put all of your weight into that block. Just let it all go. Nice inversion. So head below the heart, below the hips. Just press everything into that block. And then root to rise. Stack the spine. Soften the shoulders. Sweep the arms up. Inhaling up. And exhaling down the center. Inhaling high. And exhaling down through. Inhale, reaching up. And exhaling down through. Let's take our hands to our hips. Take your right foot back. Find a warrior one posture. Take your left hand to your left hip. And with your right arm, draw some circles. But I want you to also lengthen your stance. Okay, so that we're not just circling the arm. The circle is traveling through the whole body. Good. Switching directions. Open up to a warrior two. Flip your front palm. Reach it up high. Let your back hand slide down your back leg or wrap around for your front thigh. Maybe you can grip some fabric on your front thigh with your back hand. Inhale and exhale, side angle. So take your forearm to your thigh. Reach your top arm up high. Option to wrap it around the back. Draw the top shoulder back. And take some deep breaths. And back up to warrior two. Reverse. Inhale and reverse. With an exhale, we're going to windmill the hands down. And we're going to go through a vinyasa. To down dog. Bend both knees nice and deep. Shift the shoulders away from each other to create more space for the head to hang. Bend the knees, inhale, look forward, and then walk, step, or float up to the top, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Take that block again, or you could just press your fists into the ground. Inhaling what you feel, and exhale, send it into the earth, whatever it is. Then we're going to root to rise. Head comes up last. Reaching to the sky. Taking the hands to the hips and stepping the left foot back. Right hand to your right hip. Lengthen your stance. And then we're going to take circles with the left hand. But not just the hand again. Let your circle cascade and move through the whole body. And get both directions. Back up to warrior two. Flip your front palm in reverse. Good. Inhale. And exhale, side angle. Front forearm to thigh. Reach your left hand up to the sky. Really ground down into that leg. Option to take the arm behind the back. And we'll come back to our warrior two. And reverse. Inhale. And exhale. Let's step up to the top of the mat. And fold. And root to rise. We're going to do a balance coordination exercise that we've been working with for a while. So we're going to take the hands back and come to our toes. And then take the hands forward, come to your heels. Inhaling and exhaling. See if you can hang out on the heels for a moment. Awesome. Let's come to a chair pose. So feet flat on the ground. Zip the feet up. Zip up the legs. Bring the feet together. Hands to your heart. Inhale. And exhale. Take your left elbow inside of your thighs, just above your knee. Press the hands towards your heart. Draw your top shoulder back. Okay. Come up to standing. Straighten up, reach up. Take a moment here. Let the belly come forward and the head rock back, extending long through your fingertips. Take the hands to the heart. Bend the knees, sit the hips back, Utkatasana. Inhale to prepare. And exhale, prayer, chair, twist to the left. So palms together at your heart. Draw your top shoulder back and your bottom ribs through, nice and long through the spine, yoga friends. Good. Inhale to center. Raise it up. And exhale, swan dive down. Step your feet apart as you hinge over. Take hold of opposite elbows. Let the body hang. Take your hands down to the mat. Step your right foot back. And come to a wide-legged stance here. Take hold of one of those blocks. Take your left hand on top of the block. Reach your right hand up high. And then we'll switch. Right hand to the block. Left hand to the sky. And again on each side. Left hand down, right hand up high. And switch. Take your hands to your hips. Raise the torso up. Warrior two, facing your front foot, your left foot. Flip your front palm, reverse. Check out your knee. It should be bent before in front of the heel. Then we're going to straighten the leg, reach up high. And we're going to shift into a triangle pose. So shorten your back stance. Bring your back foot in a bit. Hug your hips in. Reach forward and then hinge over. Pressing into your feet, reaching long through your arms, expand through your body. There's no collapsing here. We are actively activating and engaging and extending. All right, back up to center. Keep your legs straight. Inhale. And exhale, triangle twist. So take your right hand to your left leg. Some other options would be to take the hand to the ground or to a block. Then windmill the arms back up to a warrior two, reverse, and side angle. For this side angle, let's just reach that top arm in line with the back leg. Nice straight line. Come back up to standing. Turn the feet in nice and parallel. Let's reach up high and come to a 5-pointed star. Take the arms out at 45 degrees. Feel that center point in the center of your body where everything is reaching out from, where you extend your arms out from, where you press out through your legs from. Inhale into that. And then exhale, reach out long, even through the crown of your head. And then turn to face the back of your mat, warrior two. Flip your front palm, reverse. Straighten your front leg, your right leg. Reaching up and back. Okay, keep the legs straight. Bring the torso to neutral. Shorten your stance, heel toe your back foot in, then draw your hip in, reaching. And hinge over your right leg. So triangle position on the opposite side, Trikonasana. Actively pressing into the side edge of your back foot, extending that energy line through the crown of your head. Use your core, come back up, keep the legs straight, arms out to T, inhale, and exhale. Take your left hand to your right foot, revolve to triangle. And windmill the arms back up. Reverse. And side angle. Crisp diagonal line through your back leg and your top arm. Extend, grow long. Taking the hands down to the mat. Turn the feet parallel. Bending into the left knee, straightening through the right leg. Lengthen your stance here. Coming to a modified Skandasana. Keeping the knee over top of the ankle. And then switch sides. Walk the hands over to the other side. Feet out at 45 degrees or so. Want to get that nice stretch on the inner hip. And switch. And one more side. Awesome. Walk your hands to the center, hands to the hips. Let's heel toe the feet in. So let's do some shaking movements with the body. Okay, let's start with the shoulders. Let's roll the shoulders. So that was a lot of angular movement. Roll the shoulders the opposite direction. Then I want you to shake the shoulders so you release any tension in there. Take some movements with the neck, intuitive. So asking your body how it wants to move. Take the wrists, roll the wrists. Roll the wrists in all directions. Interlace the fingers. Draw a figure 8. And then figure 8 the other direction. Let that go. Come back to the shoulders. Take it down to the hips. Rock the hips left and right. And take it into the feet. So balancing as well as you shake the foot. And then we'll switch sides. Reaching the arms up. Inhale, come to the top of the mat. And exhale, let's fold over all the way. Halfway lift. And exhale, hands down, stepping back to a plank pose. Inhale. And exhale, down dog. Let's do a few more like these. Inhaling forward. And exhaling, pressing back. With your breath, inhaling forward and exhaling back. Awesome. Lower your knees. And come to a seated pose. All right, reach your left leg out long. Take your right foot into your left thigh. Open up the angle of the legs. Reach the left arm up. Inhale and exhale. Take it over towards that left leg. You can use your back hand to support you. Sending your ribs towards your left thigh. Let your ribs be the point that you are directing into the posture, ribs and chest. Taking a few deep breaths here. Let the spine grow long, grow tall. And let's come into the counter posture. So weight into your back arm. Press your front foot flat, come up onto the knee. Press the hips up, inhale, reach it up and back. So press the hips high, let the head rock back, let the arm rock back. Awesome, and exhaling, lowering down, sweeping forward. Let's do 2 more with the breath. Inhale, press it up. And exhale, sweep the arms down. And again, inhale, press it up high. Good, exhale, lower it down. Turn your right knee up so that your right knee points straight up. All right, take your right hand. Reach your right hand towards your left foot. Okay, stay there. Or wrap your right arm around your right leg. Your left hand can reach towards it. And maybe you can catch a bind. Okay, some days it's easy, some days not so much. So listening to your body. Any level of the posture is amazing. Come back to center, take your right foot across your left thigh. Right hand behind you. Inhale, reach the left arm up. And exhale, hug the leg in, or if you want to go a bit deeper, you can actually hook the elbow outside. So find what feels best for you. And if you want to rock onto the glute, it's always fun. I like to offer this as well. So if you've been doing a lot of power yoga or a lot of, walking or hiking, you've got some tightness in the sides of your glutes. Invitation here to rock it out. This posture opens up those muscles there so that you have more access, Let's take some playful rock side to side on the glutes, on the butt muscle. All right. All right. Let's bend the knees nice and generously. Reach both legs out. Inhale. And exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees nice and generously so you can let the head hang. Drawing internally, nurturing yourself with your breath. Awesome. And then let's actually cross the feet here. Take the hands behind your back. We're going to press the belly forward and hug the shoulder blades together. Let the head rock back. And take it up to neutral. And we're going to do the other side. So reaching the right foot out, taking the left foot into the right thigh, and open up the angles of the legs. Inhale, lengthen the spine, reach up, and exhale, take the hand over towards the leg. You can grip underneath of the leg, or you can take hold of any other position in the body that feels good for you. Just taking your right ribs towards your right thigh, your right chest, the right side of your chest towards your right knee. Now let's come into the counter stretch, hand behind you. Press the hips up, sweep the arms to press the hips up. Let this right hip point be that center point where you send all your energy. Curve the energy outwards and downwards from that point. And with an exhale, lower down, sweep the arms forward. We'll do 2 breaths dynamics. So inhale, press it up. Exhale, take it down. Inhale up. And exhale, taking it down. Take your right hand down now for some support. Left knee is bent, facing towards the sky. Draw your left foot in towards your pelvis and reach your left hand towards your right foot. Maybe you take hold of the leg. If you have a strap, whenever we do these kinds of reaching postures, if you want to use a strap to kind of lasso up the foot, go for it. And again, if you want to bring that left shoulder forward and take an arm behind the leg. But don't push yourself. You can get more benefit from doing a posture to an extent that's well within your capacity than trying to reach outside of your capacity, right? All right, take it to center. Take the left foot across the right thigh. Left hand behind you. Let's inhale the right arm up. Let's get a nice long extension through the spine. And then hug your left leg in. Ooh, and again, if you want to rock on the thigh a little bit. Now let's come on back to center. We're going to bend the legs. or float the arms. And we're going to tap the feet. These can be nice hard taps or nice soft taps with the tips of the toes. Spine nice and strong. Bring your chest forward. And then we're going to come forward. Knees wide, big toes to touch, but this time let's tuck our toes. Tuck your toes so you get a nice toe stretch. Bring your hands forward. We'll come to a cobra pose. Really, really let your hips get low this time. Pull your chest forward. Draw the shoulders open. Lengthen the neck. And we're going to come to a kneeling posture. Interlace your fingers behind you. Again, rock back, gaze up. Sit your hips back to your heels. Okay, only if this feels good for your body. You can sit in a different way. Okay, so no pressure to put any strain on the knees or the hips. And then we're going to take the forehead down and rock over to the top of the head. So find a nice comfortable position here where you can rest the top of your head on your ground. Then we're going to take the arms up overhead. So find that point where the crown of your head is taking the weight. It's not on the back of the head, or front, or the side. It's nice in the center of the head. And take the arms up overhead. Let the arms keep reaching. Keep reaching, keep reaching. Keep breathing. And as you're ready, gently release the arms. We're going to bring the knees forward. We're going to come onto a seat on the back. Draw the knees in. And just interlace your thumbs here as you hold the knees so that the knees are vertical of the hips and the lower back is nice and relaxed. Take a couple smooth breaths here, just focusing on the lower back. So after that twisting action, we want to give the lower back some time to just really relax. And this also helps to build our body awareness. We're going to take the feet down. We're going to come to a bridge pose. So press down the feet, raise up the hips, raise up the belly, and grip the edge of the mat. And then release and roll down the spine. Windshield wiper the knees. Point the knees straight up. We'll do one more bridge. This time interlacing the fingers and rolling over top of the arms to open up through the chest, through the heart. Press the feet into the ground and towards the wall in front of you. And your heart towards the wall behind you. And we'll release the hands and soften down the chest. Again, rock the knees left and right. Yogi's choice here. So we're going to do figure four and supine twist. So I'm going to come into a shoulder stand. So join me in a shoulder stand or go ahead and put your legs up a wall. So take your butt right up to a wall. Finding an inversion. You're welcome to do another bridge pose as well. going to bend the knees and roll down the spine. Let's come to a fish pose. So stretch out the legs long. Draw the elbows in, press the chest up. Bring the knees back in. Let's take the left ankle on top of the right thigh. And draw the right thigh in. If you can take one of your blocks, that might be helpful. Okay, because we're going to rock your legs here over to the right side. Maybe you want to use a block, or maybe you can come all the way down to the ground and that's comfortable. Reach the arms out, gazing over the left side. You're welcome to play around with the position of the top leg. And let's take it back to center. Okay, lower your left foot, right foot on top of your left thigh, and draw the legs in. And we're going to again let the legs rock over to the left side. Take the arms out wide, gaze the opposite direction. Let's take the knees back to center. Uncross the legs. And find some circles with the legs here. Let's rock the knees over to the right, and let's gaze over to the left side. Breathing deeply into the belly, expanding through the ribs. Inhale straight up, and exhale over to the other side. Coming back to center, let's start with Ardha Shavasana. So take the feet wide, knock the knees together. Let's reach the arms up overhead and take hold of opposite elbows. Relaxing deeply into the last posture before Shavasana. Releasing the arms, stretching the legs out long. taking up space. Let yourself be spacious, inviting in spaciousness. Scanning through the body, relaxing deeply. And when you were ready, begin by wiggling the fingers and toes, shoulders, legs, rocking on the heels, and bringing the knees into the chest, reaching up overhead. Inhaling and exhaling, draw the knees in, sway a bit side to side. And make your way up to a seated pose. You're welcome to practice just a bit of seated meditation with me, integrating our practice Here we are halfway between lying down on the mat and standing up and going about our day. So noticing the energy from our practice. Noticing what it feels like to be connected to your body and your breath. Fluttering the eyes open. Taking in your surroundings. Bringing the hands to the heart. Let's take one breath in, exhaling. Taking a deep breath. And sharing the exhale. Namaste. Namaste, yoga friends. Thank you so much for joining me today. We'll be back tomorrow, and on Thursday we generally do a little bit more of an active vinyasa practice and flow. So I hope to see you then. All right, take care. Have an awesome day.